so happy this morning to see a beautiful yellow sun. Papa Inti peeping up over the top of the hills over there, and it's about 7:15 in the morning. So that's looking over towards Alkanes and the village. Now, yesterday a funny thing happened, and last night Moira, I said, well, I'll be over when it's dark. Well, as it gets dark, once the chickens go to bed, because, you know, we kind of run on chicken time. Chicken time is when the animals go to bed, because it's getting to that time where the sun's going down and it's not dark but it's not light. Well, Moira messaged, she said, are you coming? I said, well, yeah. And she goes, why have you got blue skies? Well, I said, I don't know. I said, do you need to clean your windows? I said, because I've not got any windows and it's lovely and blue here. And we was having a laugh. And she said, no. And the thing is, because Moira's further down, I'm more higher up than Moira, I get light for longer in the day. And I get maybe 20-25 minutes more light than what Moira does when it comes to chicken time, which is rather interesting, considering we live maybe half a kilometre away. Basically, she lives the other side of the field, but you have to go round. So yeah, that's quite an interesting thing. And last night we went to Intermarché and the Chinese lodger. Things are always magical in Chinese lodges. And I got myself a brush for the bird drinkers and the bird bottles, and a little bit of net, but they didn't have a small bit, they had a big bit, so it might require a bit of cutting. And went over to Intermarché, and the lovely girl on the counter speaks excellent English. And I said to her, bonne nuit, which means good night. I said, por favor, a tartamendo. And she goes, you can talk English, you know. And I said, yes, but I'm practicing my Portuguese. And I wanted to order a tart almond. And she goes, it's tarta de amendoa. So I practiced a few times. And she said, you really should get a TV, you know, because you'll learn a lot of Portuguese that way. That's how I learned English. Well, I wasn't going to explain or try and explain too much about my choice of living conditions, but I did say I don't think the solar can handle a TV. I didn't want to go into the fact that I don't like watching TV, and if I go to Moira's, I stare at it and I'm drawn in instantly by the strange pictures and the talking people on the box. So yes, that was an interesting evening. A beautiful woman. I've seen her before, and it was a beautiful almond tart as well. And I treated the dogs to a tail each, a pigtail each, because they need something to chew on, and trying to get bones over here is quite difficult. And there it was only $1.80 for 3, and if you go to, say, anywhere and try and find a rawhide chew or anything like that, they don't seem to sell them, and if they do, the prices are like €5-6 for a tiny thing that Bear wouldn't even sniff at before it's gone. So that's what we did last night. And then I got home and settled down. So now me and Bear, Batty didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Who can blame him? Elsa had a quick wee and went back to bed. And me and Bear are out enjoying the morning, heading towards Three Tyres. A fair bit of the confetti's blown away into the bushes and things. And there was some filling up a mouse hole. But maybe the mouse wants it to use as bedding, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it could use it as waterproofing. Who knows? Anyway, it's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful start to the day with the most glorious views, which is like, why wouldn't you want to start the day with views like this? I've no idea, but for me personally, this is just a marvellous way to begin the day and to enjoy being. I'm going to go and enjoy our walk together, and then I'm going to go back and unload the water, because I picked up the water while I was out, so I've got a fair bit of water unloading to do now. I can see in the daylight. It's a lovely sunny afternoon, as you can see. We've got Matilda sunbathing on the doorstep. Eric's having a lie down, which means that all's well here at Creative Roots, because otherwise he certainly wouldn't be lying down. And we have Doris and Flo just keeping him company. Batty's here and Elsa chilling out. And just settling a little bit after I've had my lunch. I had a crazy lunch today. I made I added eggs and mashed up the potatoes and carrots and sweet potatoes and pumpkin from yesterday, and mixed it with a little bit of cheese as well, and had a yummy lunch, which all the birds came over and wanted to join in, and so I compensated them with pea and mint soup. And now I'm just chilling out a little, letting dinner settle, because soon it'll be 3 o'clock. Had dinner a little bit late because I've been doing a bit of work today. And Too Short came over and put more net up for the fence for me, and he's going to come round I think Monday and do some other work, which I'm super duper grateful for. It is nice when there's things that you really struggle with, that when you've got friends that can help you out to do that, because he's doing what I'm not capable of. And that's what it's about in communities. It's about taking everyone's strengths and weaknesses and working together so that you can work for the highest good of all. And that's what I'm about here at Creative Roots. That's what my intention is, what I'd love to really really encourage others to do, and connecting with others to develop that missing connection, I guess, in communities where people start helping each other out. People often say, but I've got no skills, there's nothing I can do, you know, I'm useless. And no one is useless, and everybody has skills, and it doesn't matter what you come to me with, you will have skills there that you're more than capable of, and the only thing stopping you is yourself and your limiting beliefs. So here I am today, just grateful for community, grateful for Too Short, grateful for Moira, grateful for the sanctuary of Creative Roots and being able to work in peace thanks to Bear's behaving, which is something I've been waiting for quite some time, for him to be quiet and calm enough long enough for me to be able to sit and focus on something other than him and the Bear essentials, not just his Bear essentials. I'd like to share a poem that I find highly inspirational, written by Thich Nhat Hanh, who's another very inspirational person and energy in my life. It's a bit odd seeing shadows like this when we're on our walk. We come out at 4:20, which is like 20 minutes past our usual wander time, but that's cool. We just did. Bear was sleeping, so I thought, let him sleep while he's resting. I'll just do a couple more bits for work and then we can carry on. So now we're out and we're enjoying the evening's wander. As you can see, blue sky as the clouds have gone. The temperature seems to have dropped a little, and as much as it's a beautiful, brilliant blue sky with very little clouds, it's a bit chilly. Batty's a very happy Batty. He enjoyed his bone thing, tailbone thing. Bear seemed to swallow his entire thing in one go. I wasn't expecting that. I'm still expecting him to drop dead or something. Like, I wouldn't have thought that was possible. But it was in his mouth and then it wasn't there. And it wasn't on the floor. And he hadn't been anywhere. And Elsa enjoyed hers. So we've had everyone enjoy the tea as well. So it's been a lovely day. I've got the bolt on the, what's the name? The bolt has finally got put on the duck house door, which was another jobbed. And loads of bits and pieces done, including starting to prepare for washing up, which I shall do when I get back. So I guess I shall go and enjoy this last part of the walk. This is just before where the sheep were, which have vanished. Time for Bear's swim. And then some peace and quiet chilling on the way home.